Everything I do gets me a step closer to that one thing I want most in the world. Every task brings me an inch closer. At least that's what I want to make myself believe. Mom always told me creativity was the root of happiness. The act of creating things truly makes me happy. But to me, the pinnacle of creativity is music. I want to believe life is like a song that continues to play. But a comparison I can make between life and a song is most of the time you can't control how it goes. The lack of control in the song of life is what excites and terrifies me as it continues to play. My father, in his own selfish way, fears how my life will turn out for me. But from what I was told, my father had something special. It's what he lacked that stopped him from doing what he wanted to pursue, what he truly wanted. My guess is that ego played a small role in it. Everyone who heard him told him he had a gift for playing the guitar, and even getting a little older in high school, constantly being told that you're effortlessly amazing at anything can go a multitude of ways. Not to mention my father would give himself a medal for literally anything, so I can only imagine having to listen to him run his mouth all day, especially if he could back it up on the instrument. Me, for as long as I remember, I've had a love for the strings, and I was always intimidated by the act of actually ever playing a guitar. But it never overlapped a desire I constantly feel. The need to change pieces around by the time I'm finished, but I always seem to find something wrong every time. I wouldn't even identify as a perfectionist. It's never fully been about perfection to me, especially with art. I think my dad thought I'd be bummed out about working here. I saw it more of as an opportunity to show that I'm willing to work or pull my own weight. I'd be lying if I didn't admit I goofed off every once in a while. I always felt like I had something to prove to my father. Seeing him work as hard for the family all these years as he did gave me a sense of wanting more for myself. One of my biggest fears is wasting my life. Just especially since you only have one shot, one go around, no redos, nothing. Being born is a blessing, but once you start to just do things, it's almost like you spend your whole life waiting for it to start. My father saw each task as a step closer to his goal. He moved with an endless flow, moved like he knew what he was doing with everything that was put in front of him. That's what made him someone I always looked up to. I mean, as a kid, you think your parents had superpowers, that they could do anything. Even with my dad, there would be times I looked at him in my head and I'd say, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But he carried himself as if he did. Like he was an expert. He figured it out. But the most terrifying thing to me is when he's speechless. When the person that you thought had all the answers just doesn't. It scares you. But sometimes you just gotta sit and wonder. Everyone needs that once in a while. The honesty of not knowing gives less room for panic and more room for discovery. Now I want to take that chance because there's no need to settle for anything less than what you want out of this life. When you're a winner in a game you don't want to play, you're a loser in life because you're wasting it.